We want to dive into that a little bit more. So with us today to cover an important topic is Malika Wiley and Dr. Kate Rodriguez. They are relationship experts and co-founders of Uvolve Healing Center. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, so we want our viewers to jump on the relationship and talk about communication. It's important to communicate with our partners. Do you have some tips on how to communicate better in our relationships?
First, I would say even just simply writing a note and saying what it is that you're trying to communicate could be extremely helpful for you to just get your own thoughts out. Being mindful of timing. So if our partner's coming home from work or if they're busy doing a chore, that probably wouldn't be the best time to bring up something heavy.
Or if you're already fighting. Too many couples don't talk about what's really bothering them until they're already like in a fight. And if the other person is seeing red, then you're not going to get anywhere. So talking about things when things are calm.
When they're calm.
Okay. I like that. All right. I'm super guilty of keeping them stored in my pocket until there's a fight and then I'm like, boom, boom, boom. So noted.
That's fine. Don't be a champagne bottle.
Yes.
Relieve some of that pressure. Don't wait till you're all shaken up and you explode.
Yes.
The perfect metaphor. Okay. So it's equally as important to listen. How can we effectively listen in our relationships? Or what do we do if we feel like our partner doesn't listen to us?
So I think that one of the best ways is you need to lower the wall of defensiveness, right? So we were talking earlier about how one of the most important things is to be vulnerable. Like this is your partner, whether you're married or in a serious relationship, you shouldn't be worried about like winner or loser. Right? You need to drop the defensiveness. One of the best ways to get someone to listen to you is to start by apologizing for something. And a lot of people let their pride get in the way. So if you can apologize for something from the past or something in the current moment, it helps lower that wall of defensiveness so the other person is more open to listening to you because they don't feel like they're being attacked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that advice. Do you all have time for a question from a viewer?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, so here's the deal, kind of similar into this listening thing, right? It says, like all relationships, my partner and I have fights, nothing too bad, just little things here and there. But when we do fight, my partner says things that he knows will hurt my feelings. I think he thinks it helps him win the fights, but of course those words can hurt. So how do I communicate to him that I wish that he would be more self-aware of the things that he says while he's angry?
This is all you.
Yeah, I would say I see this primarily a lot when I'm working with couples, and I like to just simply say to them, when one person wins a fight and they're like, oh yeah, I won this fight, the relationship automatically suffers, right? Because then it's that, like Kate was just saying, one partner is going to get defensive, the other partner is going to say something back, and it's just going to escalate the situation. Or you're going to just go silent, right? You're just going to say like, man, like I can't communicate with my partner. So I would say the advice I would give to them is just the tips that we gave earlier, see how that can fit into your life and communicate a little better with your partner, or be vulnerable or willing to say like, hey, this hurts my feelings when you do this.
I like that. The vulnerability and the ability, like you said, to let down that wall and that pride and realize you're in this together. So sometimes it does take a sorry when you're not really inclined to say it, but most important is just communicate and get those feelings out when they matter. Y'all have been so helpful. I feel like I've gone through a few therapy sessions with y'all already, and I've got a few things on my list of ways to improve myself and my relationships. So I know our friends at home are learning from you all. Guys, if you're watching and you have a question, feel free to write into us on our Facebook or Instagram at Coastal Living TV with more questions from our relationship experts. Malika and Dr. Kate, thank you so much for your time.